Hi everyone, hope you all. This is CoinsKid. I'm just going to dive into Vechain once again. Thank you for support. Big up the CoinsKid crew. Thank you to each and every single one of you for everything you do, okay? Big up, big up. Fantastic community we've got here in the CoinsKid community, you know, in the Twitter, in the Patreon, in the Telegram, everything. The messages that I get as well is amazing, you know. Even when it's going down, I still get nice messages. I get some nasty messages, but obviously I get nasty messages when it's going up as well. You know, you can't please everybody, but we're building a fantastic community here and it's all good. So right now you're forming a beautiful buy and go to the beach signal here on the 10 and the 20. Okay, the last time you got that was way down here when you broke out. Okay, and if you look at the similarities between this correction right here, we came down, we made a low and a lower low. Do you see that? Come down here, made a low and a lower low. So I'm hoping right now to invalidate any further correction, we have to break this high right here. You see this high? We have to come up and break this high, okay, from where we came. So if we come up and we start to break that high, you know, potentially we're going to come up to this level of resistance, and I do think you're looking at a breakout, right? You're looking at a breakout. So straight off the bat, if we can come up and break that, you know, we're looking at a beautiful 24-cent price tag for Vechain. If we start to break this level of resistance, come up and break that high, you're off to the races here for Vechain. But it's not going to be easy. It's going to be bumpy, you know, just like this was. Come over, come back, come up, come back, come up, come back, you know, start to get a little overextended, come back for support, you know, for continuation, you know. So this is what we're looking at until we're looking at continuation, and hopefully we've put in an A, B, C correction right there for Vechain, and we've had a correction and we've lowered out down here, and it's mirroring this particular correction as well, you know, and we've sort of come up and we've got this beautiful buy and go to the beach on the 10 and the 20, and hopefully, you know, in time we can get the ultimate buy and go to the beach on the daily, just here when we get the yellow line across the red line, you know, and fall back into it as support as we did here. This would be amazing, absolutely amazing for continuation. It showed that the bulls are in control and we're looking for continuation. I would anticipate that you're going to come up to these highs and retrace to all these levels that we've basically been retracing to this larger falling wedge, because like I said to you, you know, when you broke out here, I said you're going to hit a level of resistance there, look, boom 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 boom. I said you're going to hit a level of resistance there, which you did, boom 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 boom, and I said you're going to hit a level of resistance there. Look at that, perfect resistance, and that's where you've come back for support. So right now you've held a key level of support for continuation, and your next resistance point, obviously you've got to get through that again, but I do think when you come up there you're going to melt through it, and then your next level of resistance is a retracement to there. Okay, this is what happens. These falling wedges are bullish reversal patterns, and when you come up you retrace to the highs and you run into levels of resistance of the points of contact in the wedge. Can you see it? And each and every single one was met with resistance, formed a ascending triangle over the daily time frame there, broke out, met this one, you know, you ran into it, boom, rejection, okay, and you rolled over for support. It really is that simple, and you've created a higher low, you know, and potentially right now you're coming up, create a high, you know, roll over right here, come back up, break that high, you flip to switch, you've had your correction, and right now you put in a low, you know, a higher low, a high, and a higher high, essentially, you know, and you basically reversed it, and it's looking absolutely amazing, you know, and we are looking at that continuation right here for Vechain moving forward. So right now Vechain is on the cusp of putting in this impulsive wave. I'm going to show you on the 4-hourly time frame right now for Vechain. Okay, so what you need to do, obviously you got the volume coming in as well just there. So is there any divergences? There was obviously a bearish divergence just there. This is why you rolled a slight bearish divergence. You come back down to a key level of support, you know, for continuation. I also check that trend line on the daily, on the weekly time frame. I want to check that trend line. Wow, look at that. That's a really important trend line that you've held as support just there for Vechain. Look at that. Like I said to you in the previous correction, when we start to roll over here, I said to you, you're going to come down, put some cheeky bids on this trend line, and you can see right now you're creating a higher high than the RSI. So the RSI plays a massive role, you know, it does. It's like a looking glass, like I've taught you, you know, for divergences and you're breaking out resistances. The RSI is really important. Learn to read the RSI, okay? So yeah, it's looking really good. You are looking good for continuation. If I switch back to the 4-hourly time frame here for Vechain, you know, if you start to come up here and you break this high, you're putting a brand new impulsive wave to this target here of 12 cents. So from here right now, you know, you're looking at continuation of around about 10% for Vechain, you know, but if it can hold support, it is all about everything's about support and resistance right here. Okay, if we can hold support, you know, looking good for continuation. You've got the support just here of this 10 cents, you know, you put a beautiful W bottom, you've got a technical target off that W bottom as well. Let's check that if that has actually been met just yet. So just here, You know, we had this technical breakdown target, this bear pennant just here. You see that bear pennant when we rolled out of it? So you were looking to come down to this blue trend line, but because Bitcoin was so bullish, it bounced off a key level support. We never actually got there, and it's dragged the market with it. So just here, you've got a technical target of a WW bottom pattern just there. Okay, let's see if that's been met. So you've broken out that level of resistance just there. Look at that, boom, 1618. So it's in a technical target to it. Okay, but it's all about breaking that high for continuation. You break that high there, you're looking at running to that, retracing potentially to the swing high, hold for support, continuation. And with that, look, you're really coming up and breaking these highs here. Once you break these highs, you're putting in a brand new impulsive wave that breaks that high. So it's looking really good. It's looking really good for Vechain, providing you can hold support. Beautiful buy and go to the beach. You know, over the next couple of days, if we can hold these key levels of support right now and drag the 20 above the red, you know, the 55, and start to create a beautiful ultimate buy and go to the beach on the daily, hold that as support. Wow, you know, you could put in a brand new impulsive wave like this one, you know, and then you fully retrace. So let's say, for example, that this point here is this point here, and this is what we're going through right now. Let's just do a bars pattern, you know, let's just clone it basically and see where this takes us to. From there to there, boom, we trace to that high there. So yeah, that's Vechain. It's looking relatively good for continuation, providing you can hold support. Okay, take care everyone. Back soon with another update on Vechain. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.